Alright fam, this is gonna be our first 1 hour plus reaction video fam. Ever! This one's 40 minutes. Just enough. Just long enough that I can make a, 1 hour plus reaction video out of this. However, I'm hoping to make it longer. But it's gonna be hard, bro. I never reacted to something this long. It's a lot of workload, right? Let's check it out, fam. I brought the craziest tech in Japan. This one's by Mr. Who's a Boss.
I am abroad in Japan with Abroad in Japan. Clever. I see what you did there, Aaron.
Oh, snap.
And we're about to spend $10,000 buying the...
I didn't know that was a channel. Abroad in Japan. We got 10K? 10K?
coolest tech that this country has to offer.
Yeah.
And then we're going to test it.
Like, to
see how
like island.
Japanese tech compares
Is that even
to the Western tech that I spent.
Docomo. Omicron. What the heck? Looks like a DLSR lens, right?
And most of my time with.
Sounds good, man. All right, let's get going.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude. It looks CGI, man.
You gotta bash your camera.
What the heck? Why does it look CGI, man? super cool. JBL, MSI. Are these all Japan companies? Asus, Tiger. We got JINS. We got Philips.
The best
Don't know what it says though. We don't have like a. That'd be cool if we had like a translation reaction or something. Like, I don't know.
electronic
Store in
store
Japan.
in Japan.
And funnily enough, the biggest tech store in the world. This is 9 enormous floors of basically pure tech. So we're going to ascend each floor one by one, picking out
Wait, what? It's a store?
the weirdest, most unique things
Switch.
you've never
The Switch was on fourth. What? Golf at the top? What?
seen before.
PS5?
The only place you can buy practically any camera on earth. I love it. This is my favorite shop
Japan.
in Japan.
Tax dash free. Welcome.
Well, right off the bat, something I've never seen before: solar panel bag.
This
Oh gosh.
is absolutely
Man, this is something I could only like experience if I'm there, bro.
mental.
But we get a mini experience here, so. iPhone 15s? They got them right on the shelf? No way.
Every single
They got them on the shelf?
one of these rows.
Oh no, those are
it's just cases.
People absolutely love phone cases in Japan.
So this right here is privacy glass. So if you look straight on, you can see through it.
Oh, they actually. Oh, nice.
But if you rotate it,
That could be a store plus like a place that ships stuff out. Alright.
you can't.
Very good on a packed train, what I say. Not that I look at anything shady.
This is really, really cool.
What the heck is that?
Absolutely miniature.
So you take your photos on that throughout the day, connect it to this wirelessly, and then print out the photos.
I've never
Oh, that's cool.
seen this back home, and I wonder if there's a
Remember like the Game Boy player?
societal reason for that.
People love tiny things. Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
idea of being sort of cute, isn't it?
So when you want to buy things, you just take the tickets instead of the things.
Exactly.
All you need to put in
Your
your...
basket is looks depressingly empty, but
That's brilliant.
quite handy if you don't want to carry things around the store.
Wow.
Baskets.
I'm kind of struggling to process the depth of this store.
On the 9th floor, there's golf.
Of course there is. My
Ouch.
first phone.
What? Oh my gosh, I thought my mic was not. I thought my mic wasn't muted for a second, bro.
So these are actually smartphones. I've never seen a watch like it. It's got a baked-in camera. And it looks like it gets
It's a watch?
its own signal as well. So the idea seems to be this is not just an accessory to a phone, but it is a phone. I think the R1S is the way to go. We're only on the first floor. We've already seen so much interesting
He's got a necklace. I don't think he's wearing that at the start of the video, but he's got it.
stuff. This brand, Aquos, is a spin-off of Sharp, and Sharp is one of the big Japanese suppliers.
Aquos were really popular, but they've sort of died off now. They're still one of the big players in Japan.
And they actually have a
So they're not going for the double camera like to improve the lens quality of like the main camera or even a triple quadruple camera. They're just going for one lens here.
top of the line
That definitely looks like the lens. so similarly to the what's it called? The DLSR, or actually my webcam right now, which is a Razer Kiyo Pro, maybe.
$1,000 plus flagship phone.
Oh snap!
You have to try it. Oh, we're sitting down.
This is why I don't like buying phones in Japan.
I think it's been 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. We're still waiting for our phone. He did a little like unboxing ceremony. It's like when the hairdresser shows you the back of your hair. What do you do? Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
A miracle.
An
absolute miracle.
So this is
new phone.
really interesting. The Samsung phones don't say Samsung on them.
Yeah.
They just say Docomo, which is the provider, and then Galaxy.
And that's because Samsung's not overly popular as a Korean company.
Essentially, what I'm trying to work out
Not even a Samsung.
is what phones have flourished here. So Asus, you never see that in stores in the UK. Compact phones seem to do well here.
Yeah.
This must be one of the only places where Sony phones have a massive presence.
It's a shame because I think Sony phones are really good,
I agree.
but they just don't do anything special enough to stand out against Apple and Samsung.
Yeah, this is it. This is like the full Sony lineup. Oh, no way. Nothing Phone
He's got everything, fam. He's got everything.
2 in the store.
Oh, the nothing phone. Oh snap! Those are worth quite a bit.
Again, never before seen. No, this is actually such an Apple thing to do, is to create a separate part of the store that they call the Apple area.
So no Nintendo music for this. But when he switched music right there, it sounded like that for a second, just a split second, right?
And this is really nice.
They've got their own
he said, he said, okay.
table decor.
It almost is like an Apple store, isn't it? Like transported into Yodobashi.
They definitely picked the tables. Like if you look at the Microsoft Surface table compared to the Apple.
Dude, that'd be so cool to be in there. How do I?
Oak from the mountains
Yeah, bro.
of central Japan.
None of those like locks on them, bro. Like, but if you're in Japan, you're stuck, bro. Like, there's not much of land. They could find you easy, bro, if you try to like come up on a.
Floor 2.
At last.
Just printer ink. Look at this. Printer ink everywhere. If I was a printer ink enthusiast. Yeah, boy. Power supplies, motherboard.
Yeah, what is that? C750 gold. Computer part?
Man, if you wanted to build your own
Snap, we got glass everywhere, bro.
PC, you could do it entirely from this store.
Absolutely.
And you can
Oh, it's just like that one place in Canada or whatever where you can do that.
pick your chip all the way up to like the very best Core i9.
Dang, we're approaching Core i10. Are they gonna call it the i10 or are they gonna call it the iX? Are they just gonna like do a whole like change of plan there, bro?
Call that a Wi-Fi router.
No.
Gosh, this video is gonna take so long to react to. Just
What is this?
Do you feel powerful just holding that?
This is how you launch cyber attacks around the globe. Oh wow.
that's probably a gaming router.
Use this little mug for cooking and preparing soup.
It's kind of like a kettle, but it's a kettle for your food. Let's try a cook mug. Ooh.
Food kettle, okay.
Okay, mug in.
Nice.
I want to say this is all desk equipment.
Very cute, cuddly mouse pad.
Jeez.
It's like an extreme version of a wrist rest. Let's get one of those. This basket
Oh, nice. Actually need something like that.
was not big enough.
Maybe, potentially, bro. I don't know. But I have so many upgrades I gotta get, but let's just take it slow.
We gotta wait. What the hell is this? It's actually got a little
What? She said the butt.
socket to
Oh, I've actually bought something like that, and it kind of worked. Kinda. But it's super soft and like fluffy. It's like pillowy.
squish the butt with.
I tried something similar to that, but yeah.
The backside of a dog. Yeah, it does feel quite good.
Ooh la la. This is like when mum says we have mouse at home.
True.
Look at this. It's so
Bro, I'm already uncomfortable, bro. Like, making these reactions are tough, man. We're only 1/10 of the way, man.
ugly, but I'm
The reactions are not easy. That people complain about someone doing reactions, but they won't make reactions, bro. That's the thing. It's tough, bro. Nobody wants to do this. I promise you.
intrigued.
Caught it on the
But I want to do it.
First bounce.
How was I meant to assume that that was gonna come out? So you can tell what's happening here is it's got the optical sensor.
Oh, I've seen those mouses. Those are good ones.
Inside.
Good ones.
And so instead of tracking the position of the mouse on the table, it's tracking the position of the ball. Very, very interesting.
Snooker ball.
Sounded like one when I dropped it.
That was such a horrible noise.
Oh, the mice keep going. These are all mice. This is keyboards. Let's just go for this.
The noise is kind of nice at first, but I think it would drive me
Dude, one of those designer keyboards.
mad.
But yeah, how loud it is.
I got one like that, but mine's not that designer. Not that designer.
This keeps someone up at night.
Yeah.
What's this? Whoa. It almost looks like it's like sucking the teeth. And then that one's piling into the gap.
Yeah, so this spins around extremely fast. As it spins, you can like dig it in between your teeth.
It's like proper dentistry.
And I don't know why a lot of those keyboards just don't have a silent. I tried to invest in a silent keyboard and they're just not silent, bro. Or they're not completely silent. It's tough to do that.
Equipment at home.
You can buy one
A toothbrush?
right now.
And I can buy one right now.
£80.
Which I will. This is very interesting. Let's get it. Does this tone your feet?
It's supposed
They converted it to pounds.
to mimic walking, I think.
I've always thought of the idea of exercise equipment that you can have done to you as opposed to you having to do.
That sounds very lazy.
Well, this might be it. This might
So
be
you can
it.
stand on that and it'll move your feet, and that's the same as walking.
Just generally, the beauty section here is vast, as is shaving. And it makes me realize very, very few men here have a beard.
That's
Right?
true, actually, yeah. You should buy like a laser-guided shaver.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, you got to get that.
What is that?
Ion Boost Moisture. It moisturizes your face and warms it.
It's probably the single
What's for real?
most cursed piece of tech I've ever seen.
At least
Oh snap. I'd be down to try that out. Couple $100 though, probably, right?
you've got your thumbnail sorted.
Oh, true. Go on then.
Halloween face mask.
Doing this for you, Chris. We were making good progress in this store, but then we saw the camera section, and it genuinely stopped us in our tracks.
Oh.
My favorite bit. Every camera, every lens, every accessory. If you're into filmmaking, photography, this is heaven on earth. This is a $20,000 camera here.
Oh snap. Their logo looks similar to Coca-Cola. Jeez.
It's very difficult to find this.
What have you got there? Oh my god! Didn't even see the end of the lens.
I can see
Eh.
into another dimension with this. It feels like criminal sort of technology.
That says 125 times optical zoom,
And they're not even.
4K. So if I zoom in, wow. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. Oh my god. Wow. Look at the
Jeez.
size of the lens. To get this kind of magnification, you have to create massive difference between the glass and the sensor.
My God, don't.
Bro, that's like freaking. I don't even know, bro. Kind of scared me, bro. Like, it looks so strong, man. I don't even know what it does, bro.
Drop that.
It looks
But why didn't he show off the other camera? No one could even touch that other camera, bro. It's off limits.
like an RPG.
Look at the size of the camera and then the size of the lens.
It looks like the kind of thing you'd use to
Whoa.
contact extraterrestrial life.
Look at that. Looks like the devil.
Oh, they've got shocks here. Definitely get a pair of those. Oh my god, those are the Bang & Olufsen configurable panels. So each one of these panels is a speaker. The more you connect in, the bigger your speaker system becomes. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. You actually get
Those look like those panels you buy to like mute the sounds.
so much sound separation because your audio source is spread across such a wide distance. Bass is not bad either. That's so cool. Like, it's a piece of integrated furniture that's also like a really good audio source. But it's so expensive.
That'd be good for the studio that we're gonna get, right? Or at least make this a studio.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, in a suitcase.
A record player in a suitcase with baked-in speakers. Valmuda. This is the company that makes the best toaster I've ever experienced.
It tested 5,000 gadgets. Here are the 10 I actually use.
They've diversified.
We gotta react to that one too.
I'm curious what they're going to do with the speaker, but
I'll mute the speaker.
We have to find
What
out.
is that? That's a speaker?
Following on your theme of
I thought it was like some sort of cooking device, bro. It's some speakers.
see-through, transparent things, it almost looks like the speaker's missing. It's really weird.
I think we have to get that. Man, Balmuda all over the place here. What is this? The Gohan.
The rice cooker.
Should we get a rice cooker?
Snap, bro.
We've seen these robots. This is called Lovot.
Look how insanely animated
Wait. Dang, only a small segment for that rice cooker part?
it is. The way it moves. Do you want a hug? Oh, okay.
They recognise and remember your face and sort of remember like who you are.
Oh my god. It reacts to touch. And it moves in actually a really similar
It's alive. They made it alive, yo. It's scaring me.
way to my
No,
cat.
that's super cool. Oh, snap. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, you want some? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to go. I feel like I've just inherited 2 children. Oh, goodness.
What is it supposed to do?
It says the most popular
Yeah.
toy in Japan.
But why?
Great question.
I'm scared.
It's a little bit scary, yeah. This is all like Nintendo Switch. They've got an actual Mario branded racing wheel.
I didn't know that even existed.
I didn't know that existed.
Jesus.
Yeah, that is insane.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god.
We don't have this in the UK.
What a purchase. They've got completely separate Joy-Con styles that are much thicker than the normal ones. I think that's a must.
Yo. Joy-Con. Mute mic button. Yeah.
I love upgrading my Switch. It's like an upgraded version of the Nintendo Switch dock.
Never seen that, bro. That's proprietary.
Need a bigger basket.
Oh, this is interesting. It's called Grip Chip. It looks like an additional layer you can put onto your controller that makes it grippier. Studless trigger. So you can upgrade the feel of your
that's
Switch
cool.
triggers. Yeah, it's amazing. This is a first-person shooter assist ring. It's apparently going to improve the controls when playing on the Switch, which...
Oh, what? No, what I'm looking for is those gloves that, players that play on the touchscreen use, bro. Like...
To be fair, it desperately needs.
What's this?
Oh, it's headphones that you don't need to wear on your head.
Feels like an awkward
What?
hug. It's like plastic and
Oh, snap. That's... might be useful.
cold on your neck.
Super Mario Wonder. Yodobashi Gaming and Esports.
Oh, wow. Keyboard cleaner? Assuming it's, yeah,
This stuff is, quite obviously only made in Japan.
a way to clean your electronics because it can get into
Or at least only available in Japan.
spaces that most cleaners can't. All right, we have bought far too much stuff. Now it's time to turn our tickets into products. And this took
I don't think Mr. Beast could even buy this whole store.
hours. As for every single ticket, the employees had to head into a warehouse and individually find them. None of this makes any sense. In some ways, Japanese culture is so automatic and smart. In other ways, it's so manual. They've just got shelves and shelves of the same phone, and there's people handling all of the moving parts. We're going down through every single floor, handing in our tickets and picking up the items. And the shopping bags are accruing. I really don't know what people are looking at. Hi.
Oh snap, bro! One of these days I'm gonna be doing that, yo. So much weight he's pushing. He's got like, you know, I see this image a lot, especially the YouTubers, right? Walking out of the designer store with all these special proprietary bags, like the big shopping mall bag, you know what I mean? The design, like, if you told me this is designer store that they were just walking out with like a bunch of designer clothes, I would believe you.
Now we test. And on our way back, Chris decided there was one more tech highlight we needed to see while we were in Japan.
Hello.
Phenomenal, it's got like individual finger dexterity. If I moved away, would it just look at you now? Wow!
I'm scared.
We are being escorted to a table by a robotic waiter. We've got 4 options here. It says talk, dance, game.
You can play games. And they use like the font, the art style, like a Nintendo Switch kind of art style here. That's super cool. Never seen a controller like that though. 4 buttons and a
special.
I'm feeling very sad. My girlfriend left me.
Is there anything else you enjoy doing that you can focus on to help take your mind off things?
I play Breath of the Wild.
That's great. Playing video games can be a fun and effective way to take your mind off things.
It's definitely using ChatGPT. The way it responds that fast.
And then presumably that can take our order as well.
No, so it can't do that. We do that on Q Arcade. Not quite as impressive.
We try dance.
That hurt my eyes.
Just a casual robot flying in the background.
Got a robotic. He's got like a tablet mounted to his chest. That's cool, bro.
Terrifying. This is part of the restaurant. If you order ramen at this restaurant, the staff won't make it in the kitchen. They'll come over to this vending machine.
There's so many parts to this. It's got like spring onion, it's
Yeah, someone donate. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Donate something.
got pork, it's got eggs, that mushroom. Do you think the bowl is pre-made with all the ingredients in the right place and it's just putting hot water on?
Most
Appreciate
likely.
it.
Wow.
Smells interesting.
Everything's there. It's just kind of jumbled together.
If I didn't know that came out of the microwave, I might be like, oh, okay. Restaurant ramen.
Aesthetically, that looks a tier above any pot noodle I've had before.
It's a solid 5 out of 10.
Solid 5. Okay. Well, that is...
Jeez, he's been like, he's not a fan. That's what I noticed, bro. He's giving 5s out of 10s and stuff. But here's the products he got, guys. How much you think he spent for all this in USD? Let me know in the comments below.
Is the single biggest in-person shop I've ever done in my life. So let's go roughly from least expensive to the most expensive to see what...
It's not even that much, though, right? Like,
Japan really has to offer in an actual Japanese dojo. So starting with all these cheap and cheerful Nintendo Switch accessories, the thing that I'm trying to figure out is, can these simple little additions actually take this fairly expensive
with the Switch sound.
console to the next level? So for these joystick enhancers, you get 3 different levels. You get easy, you get soft, and then you get hard, which seems to correlate with how dense that foam is and therefore how much resistance it will add to your joysticks. And it's a really cool idea. Because the foam is squishy, it doesn't stop your joystick from reaching the end, but it just means that with the same amount of force, you're now performing subtler motions.
So I'll be able to use the Joy-Cons to actually play the Switch.
I'd give them a 7 out of 10. These trigger
Or play competitively.
covers, they're also an easy win in that they protect your actual buttons while also adding an insane amount of grip thanks to this tire-like texture. And then these
Snap. Mario Kart.
grip pads are interesting, but they're not for me. They're like these very soft, squishy, almost rubbery stickers, which you can place onto your Switch like that, and they further reduce the chance of you dropping
Oh, snap.
it. They do feel nice.
That prevents you from... Oh. Gameplay only play Switch on my bed, really.
It's just, I think the Switch already looks good as it is. It doesn't need clutter. But now is where we
Clutter is not used.
can take these upgrades to the next level. So, this right here is a Joy-Con. And while there is a lot to like about it, how you can very easily slip them on, slip them off, how they help to keep the
Oh, yeah, I got my Switch 6 months ago. Still use it to this day. He's got the OLED version.
console compact, they have problems. Mostly in the fact that they're just small and fiddly with very cramped, not very precise controls. So, has this company Hori managed to do one better? Well, I mean, the second you click this in for the first time, the answer feels like a very resounding yes. Assuming you've got a little bit of extra width and depth to be able to store them, they really feel like moving up from a kid's toy
Like Ultimate. What?
to an adult's toy.
Oh, snap, for real. Dang. A turbo button, guys. And I never played the Switch in this hand. I don't really play the Switch in this handheld mode that much. But I think I should. I think I should try it, right? Like, this seems designed for, like, you know, gaming.
Toy. Like, notice how much grippier and meatier they are compared to the normal Joy-Cons, so your hands can really curve around them. The joysticks have way more height, which allows them to be less stubby, so you have more precise control. They've got a whole extra configurable button on the back, and they're lighter than Joy-Cons, which means that assuming you're using your console in this handheld position, the
Alright.
moment you clip them in, this is a straight up, all-around upgrade. The catch, though, really just comes from the fact that it's not Nintendo making these accessories, so they don't have all of the luxuries that would come with that. So they have
No, Nintendo.
No built-in battery. They can't work while detached from the console. You don't get motion controls. You don't get HD rumble. You can't use tabletop
Oh,
mode. And you can't just snap one off, hand it to your friend, and play some co-op.
wait, what do you mean I can't, bro? Why not?
Lacking friends in this moment. So
Same here.
I'll give him a 6 out of 10. But
Oh, what?
while
Hey, there's always room for improvement, right?
we're talking about the Switch, this is the supposedly upgraded Switch dock.
The Switch dock.
So I initially thought this was going to be a replacement for the Switch dock. It's not. It actually clips onto the back of it and blows air at it. I was really excited about it in the shop, but seeing it and using it now, I can't help but feel like it's a little bit pointless. Because yes, it means you can take your Switch out and put it back in the horizontal
Nah, bro. I dropped my Switch like a few times and it cracked. Like the screen protector cracked. I got a few scratches on it, bro. It sucks.
position, but
But my Switch dock fell like just a little bit, and now there's a crack on the screen, man. It sucks.
is that
On the screen protector, bro. But
distinctly
I don't wanna. I wanna go through the hassle trying to replace the screen protector, bro. It sucks
easier than just doing it in the vertical?
because I got like one particle stuck under the screen, bro.
I don't think so. But also, the Switch console itself already has its own fan on the inside, which is designed to kick into gear
Yeah, I never even hear the fan, bro. I didn't even, like, I don't even feel the air flow from it or nothing.
when you put it into the docking station. So I've just never encountered a situation where I need more cooling. So 4 out of 10. But to properly finish this Switch setup off, 2 things. First, the neck speaker, and second, the shockingly premium-looking official Mario
Jeez,
steering wheel.
$100 for that.
Now, what I've been really trying to figure out with this speaker is, why does it exist?
It might be for that one Mario Kart, like, arcade game, maybe. Or at least it could be played for that. I don't know. Oh, snap. So no controller to hold. Just a nice, luxurious wheel like I'm driving. That is super cool.
Obviously, somebody has thought it's a good idea, a board of directors has approved it, engineers have designed it. What is the purpose of wearing your speakers around your neck? Because on the face of it, it does seem like a kind of dumb idea. Well, it doesn't take very long of using it to realize that it isn't. This is like having a set of 4 speakers directly firing into your ears, perfectly positioned for gaming. Like, let's say you're playing a first-person shooter game and a character behind you is moving. Because the speakers are positioned all the way around your head, you will hear those footsteps behind you. Oh, and it
Yeah. Oh, wait, really? Oh, snap. I still kind of feel them behind me, but also not really. With regular, like, headphones, bro, you know? Turtle Beaches.
It does also have a microphone embedded inside of it, so you can talk to your friends while playing. Now, obviously this is stuff that a good pair of headphones can also achieve, but it's just that because it's on your neck as opposed to kind of suffocating your ears, nothing beats the comfort of this. My only complaint is that it doesn't have the thumping bass that I
As long as it doesn't, like, freaking... Because my headphones are... They have, like, absorbed my skin cells, bro. I had to clean them, bro. Like, it was terrible. Really bad. For me, fam. But these right here... This could be something, right? You know, every streamer be using these plug-in play headphones, bro. Maybe it's time for something new, maybe not.
would quite like to feel as, let's say I'm getting shot in a game of COD. Happens a lot. So the Sound Slayer is a solid 7. As for the wheel though, I gotta say, this feels like the luxury Mario Kart experience. I have owned a few of these wheels in the past on like the PS2 and the PS3 for Gran Turismo, but the thing that's really surprising here is that this Mario Kart wheel is actually the most realistic. Like, just after a massive turning, look how the wheel swings back into the central position. You've got so many more button options.
Like a car, bro. It's got a car almost. It's like a car vehicle. Somehow they got the technology in that thing that it behaves like that. But I'm sure everybody has anybody done that with the wheel? How it just like snaps back like that, bro. But yeah, there's a lot of different buttons on this one, and a sign button. I don't know what these a lot of these buttons are for. Probably just programmable buttons.
Options than you do on a normal Joy-Con. Like, even these paddles at the back, they feel fantastic. And the steering wheel grips too. They are probably plastic, but they definitely have a leather-like quality to them. All that said, I don't know how much I can recommend this. I mean, for starters, it's cable city over here. The wheel has one cable, the pedals have a whole separate cable. Nothing is wireless. But then also, this is Mario Kart. I'm not saying Mario Kart doesn't have skill, it absolutely does, but it's just, it feels weird to be using such a pro-level piece of equipment for a game where a randomly generated turbo mushroom at just the right time is going to be the difference between winning and losing. The game
It's a party game, fam. It's a party game, fam. It kind of makes it funny, bro.
is almost too accessible. Like, it actually has an inbuilt option for your character to steer on your behalf.
Mario Kart is super fun. I played it like competitively so long, bro. In the DS days, bro. It was super fun.
At which point you feel a bit silly investing almost $200 on a proper steering wheel to try.
However, I started getting arthritis fam. That was before I graduated high school, bro.
Try and be as good as that. Ooh, all this activity is working up a bit of an appetite. So it's a good thing that we now have two pieces of Japanese technology that are going to help us cook. First is the cook mug, which is what I'm going to use to prep a soup. So the cook mug is a fairly simple, but still pretty interesting idea. So let's say you live on your own and you mostly cook just for yourself, then the concept of this product is that you can cook and you can eat from the same receptacle. So here we have some hot and sour vermicelli soup, which I bought this morning from the supermarket. One thing you will learn very quickly about Japan is plastic wrapping. They put it on everything. Okay, so open it up. Noodles. It looks nice and unprocessed. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, I did notice that though all day, you know? Plastic.
Fresh vegetables. Oh.
Fresh veggies.
Wow.
That's a spice.
That smells really good. It smells like...
Oh, whoa.
Right, you went back for seconds. So we've got boiling water. We're going to pour that into the fill line. You plug it in, and then you basically just select which setting you want to run it on. Now, I will...
Oh snap, bro. It's kind of like my microphone. Because with this microphone right here, you could just unmute it, mute it with the touch sensitive somehow. Don't know how, but that is super cool.
say a few of the
However, I never ate with chopsticks before.
practicalities aren't quite there. Like, for a product that's designed to be picked up and put down and picked up and put down, there's got to be a docking system or something, as opposed to this massive cable sticking out the back. And then also, this handle actually will not fit my hand in. Maybe that's just a me problem. But we'll save the verdict until I've eaten from it. And then the second part of this equation is the balnood, or rice cooker. Because honestly, Japanese people have rice with everything. Now, me personally, I am one of those simpletons
Oh, I did get...
who just cooks his rice in a pan. But here in Japan,
that looks high tech. Like, somebody spent a while making that, bro.
and it is a very normal thing to carry around a rice cooker. And this should be the best of the best. So my first impression with this was A, damn, that's pretty
OMG.
premium. But also B, there's a lot of wasted space here. Then I realized something. You know the balnood
It's part of making the product, though. There's things that make it better that just seem like it doesn't make it better. You know what I mean?
toaster that I constantly talk about. The one that basically cooks bread by using a stream of water.
Dang, bro. I wanted to double the length of this video, bro, but I didn't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So, I mean, we're 13 minutes into this reaction, like 13 minutes extra commentary.
Water vapor around it that cooks the outside but keeps the inside soft and fluffy.
Lightly toasted surface with the moisture and aroma locked in. So it's like chicken, right?
This does a very similar thing
Aroma.
to rice. So it's basically got a lower chamber, which you
Rice is very good.
fill with 180 milliliters of water. Man, don't you love this little container? So this is the water that's going to become steam. And then on top of that is where you put your normal rice.
Guys, what's your favorite kind of rice? Guys, mine is just like the standard white rice.
Cooking stuff. So that's basically rice and water in a 1-to-1 ratio. So we'll just use one of these cups. We'll fill one with water. Something really
Or at least that's what I'm in the mood for right now.
zen about the ritual of rice making. And we seal it up and let it do its thing. So the idea here is that the rice is going to cook to a normal level using the water that we're already putting it inside with. But then the steam comes in, taking the cooked rice and then almost recasing it back up so that it's got this grainy, individualistic texture as opposed
Grainy and individualistic. Let me think about that. Oh. that's the kind we want. But then again, we had too much of the grainy. We want the soft. I don't know.
To just this kind of gloopy substance that all sticks together. That's the idea, but we'll only know for sure if it works when we come back and taste it at the end. And while that's going, I think it's time we build a proper work setup right here on our very authentic looking Japanese table. I know this looks really uncomfortable, by the way, but once you're in, they figured something out. It feels great. Plus, look at this. Sliding armrest.
Oh, what? Now that right there, that right there, yo. That is the genius invention, bro. You're onto something.
So, the mouse mat, or
Mouse mat.
should I say cat mat, is, as we expected, nothing technologically groundbreaking, but I do like it. I mean, aside from bringing joyous cat imagery to the workplace, it's very sticky, so it's not going anywhere. It's literally easier to move the table than it is the mouse mat. And
How's that table so light?
all these little tufts, very squishy, very comfortable. And I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but it actually creates 3 distinct, very comfortable angles that you can come at your desk from.
Because I had one, but only with the paw, or like, I don't know, part of the body on the cat, that is, but only the main part of the thing. So it sounds cool, bro.
The only compromise is that it doesn't actually leave much room for your mouse to move around on. But that will not actually be a problem for us, because this right here is
This is another one. This one's also kind of designed for like wrist issues.
our ball mouse. And there's
I
something
might
that
have to get something like that.
feels both really futuristic and also really dated about it. Like the idea that you can now completely move around your screen without physically having to move your wrist at all is very freeing, and it's definitely less total effort expended. I keep naturally trying to move it around like this, only to be like, oh my god, yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. It's just that for
Oh,
me at least, if I actually want fine control over this ball, I can't just rest my thumb on it. I actually have to raise my thumb and use the tip to guide
facts, bro, facts.
it. And at that point, it
I just wonder what he's like recording on though.
just feels like quite an unnatural stretch to have to hold. So for me, this is a 5. The keyboard, though,
Dude, he has not rated anything like super high on the ratings list so far. But we got an $80 keyboard here. Now he hasn't reviewed. Like, I think he's just starting with the lowest items first here, in my opinion.
I am
Or
really
lowest price items.
starting to rate. So this is made by
Oh snap! A Logitech. What? Didn't know. Did not know.
Logitech, who in Japan actually calls themselves Logi Cool, because
Hey, same thing. Same thing.
I guess that's
Like I see it.
how you appeal to the younger generation. But the product itself is really well thought out. I paid $80 for this, and for that, I've got 85 keys, each with their own individual Cherry MX Brown switch mechanism, which gives a nice satisfying bump every time you hit the trigger point, without being too loud. You can connect it to up to 3 different devices at the same time, and then flick between them using the 1, 2, 3 buttons. There's a
It's so like technical. Like, yeah, bro, I don't even know how to use this thing, bro. Like, how do I like, bro? But somehow, like, what do you mean the keys are circle shaped, bro? Got different languages on that thing. Got at one point, bro, like the world's just gonna keep upgrading itself, bro. And everybody's just sitting here. Or I'm just sitting here, like, dude, what is going on, bro? I'm just.
the dictation button for whenever you want to speak something instead of typing it, and that works pretty well
Oh, finally.
too. But what
But
makes
does it come with a proprietary program so I can change the colors on the keyboard? Wait, is it even It's not even RGB, bro.
this the Pop Keys keyboard is these. These are basically instant emojis. So that will do the heart face, that will do the crying face. This will bring up
Oh snap! For the ones that like putting emojis, you can do it in lightning speed, bro. Lightning speed.
the menu for audio emojis. And
What? Wait, how'd you get that? That's Apple only, bro. Nah, man. Dark mode user, huh? All right. Nah. Shout out, Mr. Who's a Boss.
they've even given you alternative options. So let's say I want to swap the heart smiley for the fire. I just take that keycap out, put the fire one in, and then pull up Logitech software to reconfigure what that key means. It doesn't feel like a super high-end product, but it also doesn't feel cheap. So for
Yeah, what you pay for, fam? It's only 80, man.
$80,
This day of age, bro. You want a decent keyboard? I don't know how much you gotta pay, bro. But yeah, we always want the better thing, right? We always want. Me too. Me too.
I'd give this an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, we got the 8. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, looks like an amazing product. For real.
I just noticed it started steaming. Theatrics. Nice.
Bird.
And now time for the piece de resistance. I've always been curious about the idea of an air duster, and this one right here is everything.
Oh, so I can clean my laptop, because you know that laptop's behind us on the bed, bro. That could be falling on the if it falls from that little cardboard box I put it on, and then it I want the vent directly attached to the bed, bro, because it's gonna dust is gonna get in there, man.
Everything I was hoping it would be. It's just a smart product. Essentially, this body funnels air from this side to this side.
I've seen that.
It's got two different
version of that
power levels. So that's just number 1, and that's 2. So what does that mean?
jet engine.
Well, for starters, it means it can blow. So let's say I'm very messily eating a cookie over my brand new keyboard. God, this is.
Gosh. I need. Wait. Oh, that's what it's for. Dude, that's a pet peeve of mine, bro. My keyboard is so messy, man.
It's painful. You just pick it up, flick the nozzle that way, and then because the air is traveling from this side.
If I ever get rich, there's gonna be a room for recording, and then there's gonna be a room where just a personal not recording room, bro.
To that side, in theory, I should just be able to blow this right.
Yeah, it looks high quality. You can look at I can kind of see the quality of the plastic, the toughness, the ruggedness of the plastic there.
Oh, my goodness, that is phenomenal. Just one little one left in there. You disapprove? So my keyboard is crumb-free. Nothing else is. But then I guess this is where the other side comes in. So because air is coming in there and going out there, this side can be a vacuum. So if we stick
Vacuum!
the filter on, and then whichever
Dude.
nozzle we think suits the situation best, it really looks like an interplanetary space gun. That is not bad at all. Look at this.
No fair, he gets to use it before I can try it. No, that's how life is, right? I'm happy. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy, bro. You figured it out. You figured it out before me, man.
How can we be making ASMR TikToks right now? The fact that it's also got bristles at the end, it allows you to kind of nudge out the bits that are stuck into the nooks and crannies
with the
of your
bristles
products.
so it doesn't mess
This
up
is
the
an easy
keyboard?
9. Okay, that's enough.
A lot of you guys tell me I shouldn't even pause my reactions, bro. Bro. Then they're gonna get mad at me. You guys, they're gonna get mad at me. They're gonna try to, you know what I mean? We pause. Oh, we do our pauses, bro. We be pausing over here.
Enough of me sitting down. It's time for a workout. Japanese style. This is the 6-pad foot fit and the 6-pad clothing. And from what I could gather from the floor salespeople, this is an extreme.
No way! Wait, why is that so much? I know why, but bro. Who else but 6-pad? You know what that logo reminds me of? It's the And1, bro, that brand.
The fast-growing thing here for people who are starting to feel unhealthy and I guess want
What is
shortcuts
that?
to getting fit. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, bro, we still got, we're not even 3/4 of done with the video. We got that, bro. We got that.
Okay, this is
What?
pretty tight. And it's actually about to get tighter because essentially you got to make sure
Hold on. I had to turn on the background light for that one, man.
that every single one of the contact points is in complete contact with your skin. Right, so this is the top controller. That's going to go into our jacket. And then this is the bottom controller. It's going to go onto our shorts. And the idea of these controllers is that they're going to send electrical impulses through my body very, very quickly to force my muscles to contract.
Oh, I thought it was a wetsuit, bro. I just want to keep warm during the winter, bro. We can't even run the air up in here, bro. It's so cold.
But 100 times a minute, maybe more. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've done something like this before with the slender tone belt.
The way you collabed with Ryan Trahan. Oh, snap.
But that was literally just ads. This is, it's everything. it's going like, My whole body's like pulsing at the same time. It comes and goes in bursts. So I fully believe.
Wait, what did he say it did? I don't even remember what it does, bro. Some sort of like acupuncture?
Experts in this field when they say that stuff like this is not quite the real deal. But at the same time, my heart rate is up, my muscles are contracting, and I am starting to sweat a little. So I'd be very shocked if this is actually doing
Now go for a jog in that. What does it do, fam?
nothing. Could you just be like reading a book and going about your Tao day? I actually really like the fact that it's a full body experience instead of just a belt, because like
It's scaring me again, bro. Like, what does it do?
I mean, if you're gonna be uncomfortable, you might as well be fully uncomfortable and actually get all the benefits from it. It's kind of both quite scary, but also really cool tech. It's not like getting punched around. It's like, you know, you're at the end of your workout and your friend is shouting in your ear, just
I feel like it could be...
one more rep.
Never mind.
Except you have no say in it. But there is more. So this is the Foot Fit.
It's scaring me, bro. I was still thinking about the other product. That scared me, man. And now he's using that? Bro.
Us, and it's
That's why I don't want to react to these super long videos, bro. They scare me.
like the same thing, but for your feet and your lower legs. There is also an upper leg connection, but I felt like my legs were already covered. And this is actually the product out of all of the six-pad things that I could see myself using on a regular basis, because you don't have to strap yourself up into a skin-tight water suit. So there's a bunch of different modes. There's training, there's conditioning, and there's walking, which is meant to simulate the gains that you would get from doing lots of steps. When it's on a low power, it's kind of like a crawling, creeping feeling. And then
Holy smokes.
as you start to turn it up,
Alright.
oh, goodness me, I turned that up way too high. Can you see my muscles tensing up as that happens? Okay, I got a bit brave with the level. This is on 20 out of 23, and it does feel a little bit like a torture device. Oh, that's so freaky. When it sends the signal, my toes naturally curl up and I cannot straighten them. Oh my...
I don't even know what this one does. It feels like he's trying out... It feels like both those are torture devices, yo.
God. Ah. So this is cool tech. All of this is really
Like somehow they're torturing me just by watching it, bro. I
cool tech, and I'm so with the
don't know, like the data, like the pain, like it hurts me a little somehow. I don't know how. But
vision.
it does.
I just need to see some more conclusive proof of the benefits before I recommend it. Now, this little camera, I'm really excited for,
Instax PAL Plus printer.
because it almost feels like it is purpose-built for the Japanese market. They seem to really like cute tech. But in this case, it's not just an aesthetic thing. This has a very functional benefit too, to the point where I would genuinely consider using this on a day-to-day basis. Why? Well, you know this whole idea that I've really started to love of leaving the house without your phone and just taking a Polaroid to capture photos, to be able to be more present in the
It's a webcam?
moment.
Super small webcam. Let's go.
Well,
At what point are we gonna be like so advanced that they sell these things in like it's like 25-cent vending machines? Because that would be cool, right? That'd be useful.
the problem with that is that Polaroids are massive. And so what Instax have done here is basically separated the camera component with the printing component. So you leave this at home, this is what you take with you. So you can take up to 50 photos on it, and you do it like so.
What's that?
Oh, here we go. And I know the instinct for people is to kind of take it and wiggle
So, brother, you watch Sam Hyde? Yeah, I did watch that video.
it around in the air, but what you're actually meant to do is to just lay it on the flat ground. I will just stick it in this dark room for a minute. So the quality is, well, like all cameras in this category, not the best, but there are some smart features, like being able to pick what aspect ratio that your photos print at, or choose the sound your camera makes as it's capturing. But
Whoa.
by far the coolest thing is, let's say you take a selection of photos and you don't want to print every single one, you can do this. So it looks like I'm printing a normal photo right now, but let me develop that.
Photo?
This is one of the photos we took, but also in the corner, that's a QR code.
Oh, snap, bro. I don't know what that even means, bro. There's like
So you have this one as like a
QR code. Do they always have the 3 boxes in the QR code? I guess there's more than 3, but
physical memory, which I could so imagine being like
I don't remember if they have the 4 boxes or the 3 boxes.
the cover photo of your holiday, and then you want to see more, you scan with your phone, and it leads you to the rest of them. I think that's such a good idea. I'm gonna give this product a 9. Right, then we have the Ion Boost Face Mask, which I have to say sounds like a load of marketing nonsense. But here's the idea. So the average person nowadays spends a lot more both time and money on their skincare products. We've got
I don't.
moisturizers, we've got
I ain't got no money.
toners, we've got night creams and day creams, and
But I'm down to invest in the skincares.
this is not in addition to that, but it's designed to enhance the effectiveness of that entire routine, apparently using the power of both positive and negative ions. Good lord. Well, if this isn't the mask in the next Scream movie,
Face warmer.
I will be thoroughly disappointed.
Definitely could make a horror movie with that mask. Call it The Masked Dude.
I was really hoping you'd feel something. Ooh, it's getting really hot. I would be alarmed, but if there's one thing I do trust the Japanese with, it's skincare. They know how to do it. You get used to it, it's actually kind of nice. Now, it's obviously a very tough one to rate, since, I'll have to wait 20 years to let you know if it has actually improved my skincare routine, but they could have made it look a bit better, couldn't they? And while we're on the subject of beauty, it turns out the toothbrush-looking thing that I picked up is
$100 tooth polish kit. Let's go, let's go.
not a toothbrush. It's in fact a tooth polishing kit. And don't get me wrong, I think this is an awesome concept. Anything that means I can spend less time visiting the dentist, I'm interested. It's just,
As long as it doesn't hurt my teeth, I'm happy. I'm happy.
the execution of this product is a bit of a miss. Even just disregarding the fact
Crystal block. With oral care, which can lead to health and beauty, the sooner with the prevention of your mouth. Signed, Amy. Wait, is that real silver on the box?
that the front of the box says, the sooner
It looks like a form of silver, right? It's like a derivative or something. What was the term for it?
with the prevention of your mouth. I hope my mouth doesn't get prevented. The thing runs off AAA batteries, which
AAA. That means it's a AAA tooth cleaner.
smart toothbrushes ditched like 10 years ago. And also, the whole experience just feels like a really unsatisfying, squeaky toothbrush. What I'm saying is that
Oh, what?
there will be a way of doing the polishing in a way that feels better than this. 3 out of 10. Right, let's just quickly see how our food is doing. Wow, that one's going to take a while. This one, oh, you can actually hear it boiling. Oh, just stay here. 2 minutes. All right, moving
That's so cool. You just put it in there and then it cooks? Alright.
further up the pricing ladder, it's speaker time.
Rechargeable record player.
I honestly can't get enough of audio products. They're the best thing. So first up is the record player, which is something that I would say I've not fully appreciated until about 2 months ago, when I got one for my fiance and we spent the entire evening just curled up on a couch listening to the same record again and again and again. Now, most turntables, they need a separate preamp and they need a separate set of external speakers. And so what's
Separate this, separate that. Sorry, I got zoned in, zoned out.
really interesting about this,
Zoned in.
apart from the fact
That's
that
a record player. That's super cool. It should be $10,000.
it's a suitcase, is just the fact that it's everything. It's the turntable, it's the amp, it's the speakers, and it's a battery, because the entire thing can be used
Is that for a fireplace, bro? Looks like one for a split second.
on the go.
Anyone else do that in real life, bro? I've been looking at something for a split second, but it's not what I think it is. So
The question is, how does it sound? I recently realized actually that Mozart is royalty free, so that is
I think I did good this video, fam, bro. Like, we're at 31 minutes in, bro. Like,
what we're going to be listening to. Oh, wow. Love that warmth. Oh, my goodness. That's the charm of listening to a record, whether or not it
do
actually...
you guys think I should get, like, the new set of teeth, or at least, like, however he had his teeth done? That many YouTubers do? Because I'm considering maybe if I'm somehow able to afford it. I'm considering doing something like that. Like, that would be super cool. Or, I don't know, fam.
actually improves the quality, questionable. Okay, I've had a good listen to this, and my take is I don't think this product makes sense. I want to love it as the all-in-one vinyl solution, but I think either you either decide you want portability and you go for a proper mini Bluetooth speaker, or you decide you want the vinyl experience and you sit down, you get the setup, you get the preamp, you get the external speakers, because you can tell the sound of this is very much compromised and not getting the most out of this. Okay, I'm sorry.
$160. Oh, so it's not going in like from the lowest to highest kind of price range. We got a Bermuda speaker. It looks like it could be a giant phone, but that is a speaker.
I just really like the aesthetic of this Bermuda company. So this is their speaker.
Oh, it's this. Looks like shot glasses in this plastic casing. Looks like some sort of like engine part or like a spaceship.
And while for the price you're not actually getting a lot of speaker, what you are getting is major style and character. Like, just look at this. This is the pairing animation. It's so sick.
Yeah, speakers have gone a long way for sure.
If you look closely, you'll see a whole load of small little lights on the inside. It's got 6 within those tubes in the middle, and then 6 in this ring on the outside. And genuinely, watching those dance around to the music you're playing, especially at night, it is mesmerizing. And I know I'm acting like this lighting is
That looks like the cowboy like logo though.
God's gift to mankind, but I want to emphasize that it's more
For the sports team, like
than what it seems. See, it's one thing to build a speaker with a set of lights that pulse when the bass hits. That's what this outer ring does. But see, the inner ring is completely different. It reacts to the middle and the high
audio legal. I can't even understand what he's saying, bro.
notes. And so what you get feels very much like a
UAD-MOM016. Audio link light unit.
complete 3-dimensional lighting experience that
I thought it was a humidifier. I'm confused by it, man.
captures not just the drops, but actually the entire vibe and shape of the music. But let me just show you. Okay,
Oh,
so
whoa, we just clapped and
playing, building up to a drop, but see how it's still lit up.
I totally thought he was gonna play this other song, bro. Like TikTok sounds like like that sound, bro.
And now, floodlights when the bass drops. So you still get that impact, but even in the meantime, it's very much like keeping up with the rhythm of the song. So yeah, in case it wasn't already clear, I really, really love this speaker. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the most practical. Like, if they spent a little bit less energy focusing on lighting, they could get a bigger battery in there. And the sound.
Jeez.
I mean, it's really well tuned for what it is, but there's only so much that it can whack you in the face with bass when it's this small. So I'm gonna give it an 8. But that shouldn't be as much of an issue for our next product, the transparent speaker.
Okay, this one's the same price. Wait, did he even say how loud it was, or is it just a cool, super cool designed speaker? Either way, you got this one, the transparent speaker.
Wow, it actually comes
Whoa, it comes with its own gloves.
with a
Are
set of
those like a one-time use thing?
gloves for the unboxing. It makes sense and actually highlights one of the downsides of a transparent speaker in that any fingerprint will be visible from all angles. But that does not take away from how pretty this thing looks when set up.
Oh, that looks awesome as well, bro. Imagine me having that on stream or something, bro. That would make me cash.
I mean, of all the transparent tech that I've tested in recent memory, the TV, the controllers, this is by far the most effective. Because A, it's not affecting
Wait, so it's a Bluetooth? No, I don't think it's a Bluetooth. Can it?
functionality. All a speaker needs to be is a large air chamber and then a way to propel that air. And then B, it's also one of the most unexpected products to see in this transparent form. I like that the controls are tucked away from the glass, so there's less chance of you dirtying it. And also, they feel so good. Oh yeah, and
How do I get this? How do I get this for my like streaming setup, bro?
audio quality, definitely a step up from the Bermuda. You're still paying extra for style with a product like this, but at the same time, I would class this audio quality as on the upper end of consumer-grade speakers.
For $260, that's not bad, bro. Like, it's for somebody that's rich, though.
Like so. If I were to review their overall price to performance ratio, I'd give them a 7. Right, let's talk about phones. So there's two.
Yo, we're coming up on the hour mark. Let's go! Finally. At least our hour streamed. But we're coming up on the hour mark for this video in about minutes.
Phones here. There's the R1S watch phone, which is for
All right, we got this watch phone. And does it really display that though?
kids.
If
and
it
then
does, that's
there's the actual
wait, that has a camera. That phone has a I mean that watch has a camera.
proper Japanese flagship phone. Now, I've got to say, this watch phone is the least convincing
$200.
packaging I think I've ever seen a
It's called my first phone. Wow.
phone come in. It really does feel like a toy. This is designed to be your kid's first phone in Japan. So what
Hey, for $200, thankfully, it looks like it's worth it, bro. Like the image is moving in there. Like it takes a decent amount of processing power to have like a wallpaper like that. So I think so.
makes it good at that? Well, for starters, it's actually really easy to use. You know, sometimes when you pick up a new smartwatch, you're kind of feeling like you're having to skirt around a virtual maze to figure out how to do the things you want to do. This is literally watch face and then flick down for a few of the extra bits. You
Oh snap!
can customize your watch face by holding
Nah, but that'd be super cool to have that. Like, you can see my freaking wallpaper on my wrist. Like, that's That's
down
awesome.
on it. And there's two rows of different options here. The bottom one being entirely animated. I mean, I, as a grown adult, could see myself having a lot of fun with this. And then there's just a whole load of little thoughtful touches. Like, for example, brightness. When you click brightness, it doesn't open up a new slider or menu. You just tap it to cycle between the different levels of brightness. The SIM card tray. Completely toolless. It's got a wicked music interface. It's got a camera. How often do you see a smartwatch with a camera? But the quality
yeah. It's first time actually seeing a camera on a smartwatch. Not gonna lie.
is bad enough that you
But yeah, that with the image right there, we got like this giant illuminated Paris. I don't remember Paris being like RGB, but it is.
will only use it if you absolutely have to. But here's the crux of it. This is what I think would be the reason most parents consider buying one of these. This button right here is an SOS button. You press and hold that for 5 seconds and all of your family members will get a notification. They'll get your exact GPS coordinates and a 30-second voice recording of your situation. That's cool.
What?
Tech. And also
Surveillance state much?
on the back, heart rate monitor. So a parent
Oh, that's how they do it.
can set what
Now it's like actually showing the thing that takes a heart rate though.
they want to be the upper limit
What does that CE mean, bro? I'm legit like I do not know what CE means.
for their kid's heart rate. And then anytime the kid exceeds that, the watch will actually tell them to take a break from what they're currently doing. So don't let this toy-like exterior fool you. This is a high-tech, genuinely useful bit of gear. I'd give it a 9. And now, just before our next level race from another dimension, we got the Aquos R8 Pro that we worked so hard
Finally, the phone. This is their top of the line phone. Just the exact same price. Wait, isn't that the Samsung?
to get our hands on. And I have to say, initial impressions,
No, it's not. Okay.
slightly tainted. It feels like the carriers have a lot of control
Hey, bro. This is their 2023 phone you're criticizing, bro. We're like we're like 20 something days off 2023. You know? It's right before their new drop. Come on.
all over the Japanese market. And this phone is a good example of what happens
Like literally, we're already
when that happens. Like right from the moment you set up, the phone is riddled with extra menus and extra data collection, and it's pre-installed with so much bloatware. And
definitely data collection though.
also, these companies like Docomo,
Now called D card.
their control
He's got the Mario Kart screen. Like what screen is that on Mario Kart though in the background? Like is it after completing a Grand Prix? I don't know exactly. Maybe it's a pause screen, but we got the light right there. I just turned on the light for like first time in a few days, man. Another background light.
controlling the entire way that you buy a smartphone. There's so much friction and it honestly sucks. But that's actually such a pity because the phone itself has so many cool ideas. Like the fingerprint scanner, for example. Massive. You put your finger anywhere in this area.
See, I'm not used to like fingerprint scanners on the front of the phone, bro. But I'm excited to get my first one that's like that, bro.
It'll work. Or like swipe up on something with 2 fingers.
Oh wow, look how fast and responsive it is, bro. Because my phone right here, bro, it is quite the lag. It's just lag, bro. Like, it's just, like, slowly everything loads. Like, I don't know.
It'll initiate auto-scrolling. Why is this the first time I've ever seen that feature? You can take screenshots just by tapping and holding one of the top corners. I love how every
No screenshot button? Oh, snap.
single time I lock and unlock my phone,
Look how customizable everything's getting, bro. That's how, like, it's awesome.
both my lock screen and my home screen wallpaper will change. It's got the ability to not just set your refresh rate to auto, but actually force some apps to run at higher refresh rates, which makes the camera, for example, feel really fluid. What about the cameras then?
That's making me dizzy, man.
Well, the first time I tested this, I was completely floored. The room we're staying in is right next to Tokyo Tower, so the first thing I did on this phone when I booted it up was went outside and took a side-by-side photo of that really brightly lit tower with this in the iPhone 15 Pro
Which one's the iPhone, fam? The one on the right?
Max. And honestly,
Because I think that's his personal phone. He's got like a, the protector on it.
this was a better photo.
I wouldn't say better, bro. It's just different. Right? It's just different, I think.
Sadly though, bit of a one-off. As I continued to test it with the iPhone, it became very clear that actually overall, it gets absolutely pasted. It feels 5 generations behind. So the way I'm seeing this is really great ideas that I wish were present on all international phones, but just very mediocre
He said behind, bro.
execution.
Some micron, 1:1, 9 divided by 19 ASPM
Like, I cannot believe
lights.
the company actually let menus like this pass. It often just looks bad. 5 out of 10.
That's not aesthetically pleasing. Oh, a $1,400 phone. Didn't I say Mr. Who's the Boss is a huge Apple fan? And so is Marquise. So, what else can you expect?
Right.
He's criticizing that screen, bro. Like,
Food is nearly ready. Let's quickly talk about Shocks. What's really different about Shocks is that their entire brand philosophy revolves around open ear technology. So being immersed in your sound, yes, but while still being aware of what's happening in the world around you. I remember buying a pair of Shocks years ago for that exact reason. And let me tell you, they've
wait, he's got the necklace back on. Did he? Okay, it was on the whole video. I'm silly. Where were we?
tech called direct pitch, which means you can hear your music, you can hear the world around you, but the world around you can't hear your music. And this has 2 major perks. First is the comfort. The fact that nothing's actually going inside of your ear means it's very easy to forget these things are even on. And I had doubts about the bass because of that, but let me tell you, the bass hits you like a truck. And the second part of it is
You know what I said, fam? Looks can be deceiving.
the awareness. Whenever
So maybe that $500 item that... Never mind.
I'm in public and I see someone else wearing traditional noise-cancelling earphones, whether they're crossing the road or driving
Whoa!
a car,
Sponsored message. Wait, is this sponsored?
I won't lie to you, it makes me a bit nervous. It's really important to just be aware of other people. And so the open fits fill that void. Not to mention the build quality is A+.
So like smart headphones.
The speaker unit on the inside is made from carbon fiber, 20 times stronger than steel, and the actual ear cushions, ultra soft silicone. Link in the description to learn more. Yes, okay. Right, let's see what it's cooked up. So the rice grains are, as promised, still very separate. It doesn't feel like it's glooped together into one substance. So the idea of this cook
That's how you cook rice perfectly. Snap. I don't know why. $300 for it though.
mug is as soon as you're done cooking, you unplug it and it just has a keep warm function. So get some rice in there. Now let's see. Oh my
Up for eating it? Oh snap.
goodness me. It's subtle.
That is so cool. Wait, I make my whole like meal for... Yo. No cooking required, bro. That's well, there's some cooking required, but that is awesome, yo.
It's not going to change the very definition of rice, but you know normally when you have
Finally though, my over an hour reaction video, bro, that hurt.
curry with rice,
I was hoping to make this 1 hour and 30 minutes, but this one is still good, right? We got 1 hour and 9 minutes.
and you're kind of there for the curry and the rice is just kind of padding up the meal. Didn't feel like that here. The rice is actually its own distinct character.
like, oh man, this reaction headspace is different, bro. Please give your editors a raise. The timing on these meme cuts are perfect. This is one of the longest videos from like a big YouTuber that like I've seen be uploaded recently, like ever actually. So pretty awesome. Check out Mr. Who's a Boss in the description. Press that join button, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna comment super awesome. I don't know what to put, bro. Snap, we got Nick. The Giovanni video, we might react to that. Oh, that's a video, fam. Like, comment, subscribe, check out. I already said that. That'll be it.